go back again with another video, yes. Just finished a little bit of decorating, as you can see. But, so, right, where are we starting? We're starting with, yes, I've heard of a couple of sources, not my source, by the way, so I do apologise if it's not true. It could be just a load of bollocks. But I'm all over the place at the moment. Look at the state of my jeans, my trousers. You can see my trousers covered in fucking paint. Sorry, pardon me French. But yes, so I've heard from a couple of sources that there is going to be a striker announced tomorrow. Is that right? Announced tomorrow? Being signed today, but not eligible to play tomorrow. And will be, I don't know. Will it be announced tomorrow? Will it be just one of those on the pitch things? Apparently it's the lad I mentioned yesterday, the young lad from Fulham. That's what I've heard. Here it is here, look. I'll show you this bit of information now. This is out there on social media right now. There you go. Jay Stansfield. So I kind of hope that we have got somebody coming. I really do hope we've got somebody coming in already. I know it's a young lad. It's a loanee. He's supposed to be a good kid. He's supposed to be decent. What's that on here? All right. So basically that was just on Twitter, out there on Twitter. So I don't know if that's true or not. But from another source, somebody else says the same thing. Now, I don't know if that other source has seen this thing as well. So it could be just bollocks. It could be bollocks, but there we have it. But team news. This is not bollocks. Team news. Here we go with the team news. Yes. I hope we do get that striker. So here we are. Team news. It is exactly the same as it was last week. Surprise, surprise. No Danny Bart, no Pritchard. I wonder why them two have been... I mean, Pritchard for me was one of the better players in the pre-season. He was better than the majority of them. And when he comes on, he does change the game of football a little bit. So maybe he's keeping him as a super sub. I don't know. But... that is the team. Ballard 09, Hume, Serkin, Pedersen, Neil, Ekwar, Roberts, Job, Clark, Dak, exactly the same. False 9, Dackety Dak. We better off playing Benetti over there and having Clark over here, to be honest, and Dak. But I'm not really the manager, so I don't know. But there we have it. So, same team. What's your thought? Is it a bit underwhelming, that same team as last week? We played well. I'm hoping Tony Mowbray can flood the box more. That's what he wants from his players. A bit more aggression, a bit more speed, flooding the box a bit more. And hopefully we'll win the game of football tomorrow. But like we said, no Danny Bart and Pritchard. And this is what's on social media to do with Pritchard. If I can find it. Accept all. There we have it. 30-year-old. What's happened there? 30-year-old set to leave Sunderland. Alex Pritchard appears to be out of favour at the stadium, alike with Sunderland adding a whole host of young talents. Now, is he out of favour with the likes of Speakman and KLD? Do they want him out of the door? One of the highest earners at Sunderland, I'm led to believe. So they want him gone. One of the oldest players at Sunderland as well. So do they want... I can't believe for the life of me that Tony Mowbray would want Alex Pritchard to leave. He likes experience. I think Tony Mowbray's hands are completely tied. He's being told what to do. Tony Mowbray likes it in the northeast. He loves it in the northeast. He loves the football. He loves his football. This is probably one of the biggest jobs he's going to have now till he retires. So I think he's just doing as he's told. So me, Alex Pritchard, I think I'd tempted to start him tomorrow. So there we have it. Alex Pritchard, uncertain. Alex Pritchard is all out his way. Alex Pritchard is all but on his way out of Sunderland after boss Tony Mowbray admitted he doesn't see a future at the club for the midfielder. Pritchard, who has featured in both of Sunderland's championship games off the bench, looks to be behind others in the pecking order, which means that he's at a crossroads in his Black Cats career. With the deadline looming, that has seemingly paved the way for an exit, and Tony Mowbray has confirmed that there seems to be little hope for Pritchard. And it looks that way for Danny Ballard as well. I cannot believe we've got a centre-back like Danny Ballard, an absolute player of the season last season at this club. And I do like Luke 09. Don't get me wrong, I like Luke 09, but he's not a centre-back. So why on earth? Danny Ballard, I understand the first game of the season. but not the fourth game. Surely Danny Ballard has got to start in the league again. I think Tony Mowbray's hands are tied, and Cale Speakman and KLD want Ballard out. Oh, Bart, sorry, Danny Bart, not Ballard, for God's sake, Danny Bart. Yes, Danny Bart there, I do apologise for that. So there we have it. We could have announced, it could be, look behind the dugout, as a tip. Look behind the dugout tomorrow before the game. I'll be down there at the dugout looking behind to see if I can see any players that are sitting. There's always people sitting behind. New people, new faces. If I see that young lad there, I'll get him on my vlog. I'll have a look on my vlog for you. So there we go. So possibly he could be there, or he could be sitting, you know, out the back somewhere ready to be announced, possibly at halftime. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box. The only information of my source today is the team is exactly the same as last week. Now again, you got to take that for, you can't take it for gospel. Can't take it for gospel. You got to take it as, you know, it's just what I'm saying. So there we have it. But it makes sense. It does make sense. What doesn't make sense? Not having a striker in yet. We need an experienced striker. You know, there's no reason we can't go and buy a player for 2, 3, 4, 5 million. There's no reason at all. But we're not going to do that. So we'll have to, you know, we'll still get behind. We will, as fans, regardless. We'll be there tomorrow, cheering on the side, shouting and hoping for 3 points. We don't boo our team. We know we don't boo Tony Mowbray. We'll be out there. We'll be cheering them on, giving them 100% support. We will. So there we have it. I'm hoping for victory. I feel confident we can beat Rotherham. I really do. Rotherham, no disrespect, but they are the favourites to go down in everybody's books. And, you know, we haven't played that badly, just that cutting edge up top. That for me, isn't it? I'd rather probably start Semedo tomorrow, give the young lad a go against, you know, the worst side. You know, the worst side in the league. We'll find out tomorrow. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe. We'll see you for the vlog tomorrow. Team exactly the same, and there could be an announcement tomorrow. But at the end of the day, if there's not, don't shoot the messenger. Right, see you later. Take care. God bless. May God go with you. Bye. Well, job's almost a good, and the job's almost a good, and 2 coats on. All I've got to do now is a couple of doors and Bob's uncle. And I would definitely keep Pritchard and definitely keep Danny Bart until the end of the season.